Day 1, new uniform, name tag slightly crooked. You stand behind the counter and tell yourself, I've got this. I'm a patient person. I'm good with people. Whatever comes through that door, I can handle it with a smile. You genuinely believe this. You are, at this moment, completely wrong, but not in the way you think. This is not a video about career advice. This is not a video about the service industry. This is not a video about how to deal with difficult people. This is a video about the fastest, most brutally honest way to find out who you actually are and who everyone around you actually is too. By the end of week 1, you will know something about yourself that years of therapy might not have told you. We'll get to what that is. Here's what nobody warns you about before you start. Some people, perfectly normal, reasonable-looking people, change the moment they realize you cannot fight back. It's not everyone. Most customers are fine, but the ones who aren't are something to behold. There's a specific kind of person who becomes a completely different human being the instant they step into the customer role. Calmer at home, patient with their friends. But the moment a return policy doesn't go their way, something shifts. You will meet a person willing to scream, genuinely scream, over a $5 coupon. Not because $5 will change their life, but because in this moment they can. Because you're required to stand there and take it, and somewhere, on some level, they know that. Research from Cornell University found that people are measurably ruder in situations where they feel anonymous. Drive-thrus, phone calls, online chats. The less they think you can see them, the less they feel they need to perform civility. Anonymity doesn't create bad behavior. It just removes the filter hiding it. The customer who is perfectly pleasant when everything goes smoothly and becomes someone entirely different the moment they're inconvenienced, that gap, that distance between the two versions is exactly who they are. Here's where it gets interesting and uncomfortable. Somewhere around week 2 or 3, something starts to happen. You're watching the difficult customers, the sighing, the eye rolling, the tone that says, I am better than this situation and everyone in it, and you start to feel something that isn't quite anger. It's recognition, because you've made that face, you've used that tone, you've stood on the other side of a counter and radiated impatience at someone who is just doing their job, just following a policy they didn't write, just trying to get through their shift without someone ruining their day. You didn't think of yourself as difficult. You thought you were just having a bad day. Everyone has bad days. But from behind the counter, bad days look exactly the same as bad character. You can't tell the difference, and neither can anyone watching you. There's a term for what customer service workers carry home every night: emotional labor. The psychologist Arlie Hochschild defined it as the work of managing your own feelings so you can perform the feelings your job requires. Smile through the hostility. Stay calm through the fury. Absorb it all and hand back patience you don't have left. It is exhausting in a way that doesn't show up on your face, because showing it on your face is the one thing the job won't allow. The veterans, so the ones who've been doing this for years, develop a kind of clarity about people that most of us spend decades trying to find. They can read an entire person's character within 30 seconds of them opening their mouth. Not because they're cynical, because they've seen every version of human nature walk through that door, and they know the difference between what people perform and what people actually are. That kind of clarity costs something to build, and then it happens. You're somewhere else now, a restaurant, a store, an airport, and something goes wrong. A delay, a mistake, a policy that doesn't work in your favor, and you feel the impatience rising, the tone creeping into your voice. the look forming on your face, and you catch yourself, because now you know exactly what the person on the other side is thinking. You know what it costs them to smile right now. You know what their last 3 hours looked like before you arrived, and you know, with a certainty you didn't have before, that how you treat them in this moment says nothing about them and everything about you. You can't unknow that. Once you've stood behind the counter, you can never fully go back to standing in front of it the same way again. That's what week 1 was actually teaching you, not how to handle difficult people, how to recognize yourself in them. Here's what to take away from this. First, character isn't who you are when life is easy and everyone around you is cooperating. It's who you are when a $5 coupon doesn't scan and there's a line behind you and you're already running late. That moment, right there, is the real answer to the question of who you are. Second, emotional labor is real work, invisible, exhausting, underpaid, and almost never acknowledged. The next time someone behind a counter smiles at you while their eyes say something different, that smile costs them something. It's worth more than you probably realize. Third, the most useful thing customer service teaches you isn't patience. It's humility, the specific kind that only comes from seeing yourself clearly in someone else's behavior, on someone else's worst day, and realizing the distance between you and that difficult customer isn't nearly as wide as you thought. Have you ever worked customer service or caught yourself being that customer and known it in real time? Tell me what it taught you in the comments. You want to know who you really are? Works the register for a week, you'll get your answer?